It's a beautiful sight, isn't it, everyone? It was one I was afraid I wouldn't be able to see again. This introduction to this video is being recorded after the video was created. This series almost ended with the last episode because I wasn't able to load up survival stories. But fortunately there was a backup that worked, and I've never been happier to say, welcome fellow rogues and alchemists to my still running and completely healthy survival stories.
Okay, well, while we were successful in making a high-powered generator last time, we used up all the fuel making the dang thing. So I need to make a Enderman spawner right away so we can use that to provide power to our base. And that's what we're going to build over here. So we're just looking at making the chamber today, and we're working on block palette. And we're going to be using all this stuff, because I want to make sure that this matches the rest of the Fade Tower. So to kind of, what does all this mean? Well, let me grab a few things here, and I can show you. So first, we'll do this. This is simple. 5 of those, and a piece of coal. This is a bloomery furnace, and you can make it by surrounding a normal furnace with brick. And we're going to take 5 of these, 5 of these, and this only uses charcoal. It won't use anything else. And this is what we're going to give us some wrought iron. Now, we're making some dangerous arcane things here. A lot of stuff's going to be going on in this tower, and we want to have a metal that's not going to react with the magic. So, wrought iron. That's the lore anyway. The reason why I'm doing it is because you can make some cool looking things out of it. We're going to let that smelt. Now, as to why we have this weird assortment of iron, coal, and stone. So you can do various things here. You can make grimstone. You can make hex plating. You can make Tarian. And let's see if I can remember the rest here. I'm going to need some more iron and some more stone. You can also make, let's see, I think if you put this in the corner and go that, this will make factory blocks. You can also make these technical blocks. Now look how many, some of these make quite a bit per craft, which is going to make it nice for us building things. But they also come in different varieties, which I can show you with the chisel. It's several different variants. I am pretty partial to, I like how that looks. So, oh, and it connects. Oh, and it has little blacks. Oh! If that doesn't scream Fade Tower, I don't know what does. This stuff has dark magic oozing out of its pores. That is incredible. Alright. With all these blocks here, we should be able to make what I want to do. I want to somehow, if I can create some sort of combination between magic and science, like a arcane factory, that would be ideal, and that's what I'm hoping to do with this assortment of blocks. Now for this over here, while this was cooking, this wrought iron, and now these wrought iron fences we can make. Oh, look how creepy those look. And you can get different versions of them. Oh, and they still connect. Alright, so I have a lot of work to do as far as pairing up. This is a fun part, just figuring out what cool block palette we're going to use. Now somehow I want this to say factory, but I still want to say magic too, so that's my challenge. So, we're going to figure that out. I'll bring you back. Guys, you're probably wondering what I'm doing over here. Got some pulverized iron and I'm grinding up some gold. Well, the reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to make these conveyor belts. And they require track. And we all know the vanilla way of making track. There is another way we can do it here, a little bit more efficient. We're making these. So we have 32 of these dusts. Now what makes these so nice, well, let me show you here. Let me grab this stuff. So when we go and we use it to craft up rails, watch what happens. You get 32 per craft. So we just got over a stack and a half of these things just by the few little pieces there. I mean, we used 16 gold, 16 iron, and got this much track. I think that's worth it. Whoa. Ah, yes, I am low on resources, so we got this thing running again. By the way, I don't know if I showed you, but I came up with a way of 100% fixing it in survival stories. You put the block breaker in here, and if the block doesn't break due to the mana stream, if it doesn't fall, the secondary pulse here will use that block to complete the circuit, causing the block breaker behind it to break the block. This will also filter out cobble and stone from the hawk over there. And you can see tungsten, which is something used to clog the system, is now being collected. So that is super snazzy. So we want to put these here, those here, several redstone, and we got a whole stack. There we go. That really hit our iron supplies hard, but fortunately we're making more iron as we speak, so I'm not too worried about that. So now these guys, you can't tell by looking at them. But these are like really sticky. There. Okay. So to kind of demonstrate. Oh, that was a fail. They will push things along them. This is eventually how we're going to power our base with our ender generator here. At least for the moment. I mean, it's going to be we've been running off of water wheel power since we began the series, ever since we moved here. And they've done us quite proud. To be honest, we have a lot of water. It's kind of cool to me that we have these little generators kind of mounted on the side of the house. And I think I'll probably continue to leave the house area over here powered this way. But the Fae Tower needs something a bit more robust. And so I'm thinking Ender Power. It's pretty cool. Dimensional Travel God is here, and it's going to power our base. I think I've discovered the beginnings of our block palette for the mob spawner. And I think we're going to use this. Let's see. There we go. Take advantage of our treasures here. Let's see if I can figure out how this thing works. And now if we go... That's cool. Now how do we do a bigger... Is there a way I can do like a bigger area? I don't know, this is fun all the same. Oh, hello. That's how we do it. Oh, this thing's awesome. Abracadabra! I'm an alchemist! Oh man, that's fun. I'm so glad that we have these tools now. It's gonna make making. This is gonna be a lot easier to create now that we have them. I haven't ever really progressed this far in the game before, you know, so this is kind of cool for me. No. Did you just plant a tree inside my spawner to be? Look at this thing. This is not a natural place. This is not a place where trees are going to want to grow. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I hear you. Where are you? Tree baby? No! Look at this ridiculousness. I'm gonna freaking feed these to you. No, stop. Eat axe. Come here. Stop it. I'm gonna have to get this place paved. Right, we're gonna make some magical wood. So rather than making these the hard way, we're just gonna make this the easy way. So this magic wood, you can make this magical wood a few ways. One way, get lots of books, lots of gold, and put it around the bookshelf, or just soak a lot of books in XP. And we're going to soak these in creeper juice. And this is going to allow us to make some filing cabinets. We're aiming for those gold ones, but we need to make a few of these first. So we need several chests, which I have. There. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now these guys will allow us to hold things that normally don't stack. And that's good because we're going to be getting lots of armor and stuff from... Why is this going so slow? Oh! You gotta give this thing power. It doesn't just work for free, does it? Well, that's alright. We got this. Anyway, I keep interrupting myself. We're going to put the Enderman in here. We have lots of conveyor belts, and they're set up to kind of direct everything towards these diamond spikes. We have a vacuum hopper kind of hidden down in there. And because these are from Graymork's dungeon, they will be dropping lots of armor. And normally that's a great way to fill up your inventory. But this thing... There we go. Oh, I guess we don't need to do that. That's alright. This thing will allow us to capture all those individual items and still kind of allow them to quote-unquote stack. Instead of like filling up all of our stuff. There we go. Filing cabinet. Let's see what that looks like. That's going to be nice. Alright. We got some progress done here, guys. So we got the Ender Take down there, hooked up. This is its mirror image. We got a piece of cursed earth underneath our spawner up there. So this is doing its thing. It's not perfect yet. These guys tend to resist a little bit, looks like. And that's a dead spot. That's annoying. I might have to change how, well, they do die eventually. Yeah, that bothers me. That bothers me. Okay. But this is filling up, which is great. Just going to finish slabbing this off. We can do that real quick, courtesy of our wand. Well, I love magic so much. So that should be completely pitch black in there. Nice. Oh, there's still light leaking in there. Hold up. Where's that light coming from? It's coming from the hole, the hopper. Okay, so we're going to have to kill that. Well, actually, it's all spawnable surface, so maybe I don't care. Funny, and wow. Alright. There we go. That's going to fill up really quickly. That's not a problem, though. Okay, let's see how this is doing. Whoops. Okay, so this is doing what it's supposed to do, which is nice. I'll be able to close this area up here shortly. And I think we need to make several more barrels. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll just put that in there and lock it. No, that's cute, but that's not what we want. There we go. There we go. There, we got the heads of all species of Enderman. This is silly. There. Now what we need to do is dig this out. There we go. And fill that in with item conduits, which we should have just enough of. Insert. We're going to make all of these 1, because I want everything to try to filter in here first. Now we got to figure out a place we can put all this XP, because it's we're overflowing here. This is getting a bit crazy. Soon we'll be able to connect this up to the power grid, though. That'll be exciting. And this is just off one spawner. I want to have several. It's funny. This spawner is going to create power that we'll use to power the powered spawners. Circle of life or something. Oh boy, this is a problem. Oh, we're getting creepers in there too. Oh man. Alright, so other things are spawning in there. That's a thing. Okay. Oh geez. What are we gonna do about that? Okay, well, one problem at a time. Okay, too much XP. We gotta find a place for it. So that's next. So I come up with a solution here for our XP overflow problem. I've made foundations for what will be the tanks on each of the corners of our circle here, of our tower. Over here. And I'm just going to fill this out real quick here so you can see what I'm talking about here. So I'll need to fill all this in. Okay, now what we need to do is fill this in with glass. Here's what we're doing. We're taking this fancy fluid tank valve, putting it right there, and bam! And that is now a gigantic tank. Oh yeah. And we got one of these right here. And we'll put it right on top. And oh, it's happening. It's happening. 4 million millibuckets of fluid. Whoa, okay. There we go. Problem solved. Now, this is going to help with something else too here, because this is another. Now, we're going to make many of these, and I'm going to make them go all the way up. We're going to have just these glowing green pillars supporting our tower. Oh, I'm excited. It's going to be great. Also, this right here. Oh man, I'm not going to miss this. This has been giving problems for a while because our creeper's down there. This would overflow, and you get all these XP entities flowing all over the place. So what I did now is I have a little bit of redstone behind this, so that once this is full, you just saw it right there. That little bit of XP you just saw right there. So the system knows now that if this is full, to send it here instead, because you can actually read these things with a comparator, and there's actually one kind of hidden back there. So a little simple circuit, and if I absorb this, it'll now turn off the EnderIO pipeline here, and it'll fill this instead. If we watch this block for a split second, we should see not too long. It's at 14,670. There you go, and it's filling up. So no more XP backlog. The processing part of the Enderman harvest machine has now been completed. Very proud of this thing. Just look at that hum away. Yes. And over here we got our XP tank, which we will fill. We're going to make a lot of these. It's going to be ridiculous how much XP we have, but it's pretty, and it represents power, and I want. So we're going to get as much as we can. Until next time, everybody, this is Fate Alchemist. Don't forget to check out Sassy Rogue on the other side of the channel. We got several series running at the moment. Please check them out. Like, share, and subscribe if you liked what you saw. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everybody.
Oh! Sassy?
I'm fine. It's a good idea. I'm going to leave you here, okay? I'm going to leave you here.